Ladies, please welcome on the She Talks Asia stage, Miss Eva the Queen.
These times are poignant, the winds have shifted. It's all we can do to stay uplifted.
Hi everyone! Hello, She Talks. Wow, it's amazing to be in the same room as with all these amazing and empowered women. And thank you so much for having me here. It's not every day that a drag queen like me gets invited to platforms like these. Normally, we were just in the confines of clubs, and now to be invited, and for me to have this opportunity to share a piece of my consciousness, a piece of who I am to all of you, it really means a lot. Thank you. Okay, pwede pa-serve na rin ng pulutan dito. Nakipag-inuman lang sa inyo. Ayan, yung sisig pa follow up. Right, no, I'd like to stand up, Sana, and to all these amazing women. So, again, my name is Eva the Queen. Who among you are fans of Drag Race Philippines? Wow, medyo madami din ah. Well, I have a trivia. Since Drag Race aired, we've been doing shows, we have drag brunches. Did you know that around 90 to 95% of our drag show goers, of our fans, are females? Really? Like, initially we thought it will just be a niche market, and those who will support Drag Race will just be members of the LGBT, diba? But no, to our surprise, like 90% talaga puro babae. And then I asked around, bakit? What is it? Alex Godinez, one of the producers of Drag Race Philippines, explained it very well to me. She said, when Drag Race aired on national TV, people see a different manifestation of the female energy. Sanay tayo napapanood natin sa mga telenovela, sa mainstream, women are fragile, delicate, damsel in distress, always looking for the Prince Charming and whatnot. The only strong any strong energy related to the females is kapag may dalawang babae na nagsasabi na rin na cat. Diba? Parang, ay, strong siya. So, nagulungan niya, natanggal niya yung bagang ng isa. But for the first time, most of us are biologically male. The art of drag is about gender bending, and it's about hyper-feminization. But nonetheless, it's an image of the female form. Beautiful, funny, intellectual, strong, unapologetic, but at the same time, also very vulnerable and very real. Ay, pareho ko na outfit ni Miss Isa. Hello po! Diba? From the same collection. Yes, right? It's very real, it's also very vulnerable. And today, I am very honored to share my piece of how it really is to be an empowered and beautiful queen. So all you guys here are in for a treat, because I'm gonna give you like a short course of how to be the queen that you are. Right. So paano nga ba? Yes, actually I believe that all of us we all have our crowns. Hindi lang natin lagi nakikita. Kasi nandito siya sa ulo eh. Nandito siya, hindi mo naman nakikita yung bundunan mo, diba? But funny as it is, there's a metaphor to it. Sometimes mas madaling makita yung crown ng iba kaysa sa sarili mong crown. Right? Madaling makita yung maganda sa iba eh. Pero bakit sometimes, I for one, have that. It's hard for me to see the queen that I really am. And I think it boils down to two words. One word, shame. It boils down to self-worth. Right? Self-worth. We always have it, but we are always not aware. So let me teach you, not really teach it, just share a piece of how I found my self-worth in Drag Race. All of us have saboteurs. Saboteur kasi is the other side of the coin. We have our own saboteurs. Everyone has that, right? Now, the saboteur is that voice that tells you you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not good. It's always there. Now, for me, it's the saboteur that broke me on episode 7 of Drag Race Philippines. It was the one that broke me during my iconic meltdown at the backstage. It's not the words of Rahul Laurel calling me atrocious, ugly, and trash on national television that broke me. What broke me was the permission that I give myself to destroy myself from within. So it's not always yung ano yung narinig mo. It's still a matter of choice. Now, Tom Bilyeu, one of my favorite inspirational coaches, says, no one will ever hate you with the same intensity that you can hate yourself. Let me repeat that. No one will ever hate you with the same intensity as you can hurt yourself. That's why you should take the time to build your self-worth. Now, I think it's very simple. It's very simple to build your self-worth, but it's not easy. You know why? Because the easiest thing to do is judge ourselves. Diba? Mas madaling mag-judge ng sarili. We watch ourselves all the time. And it's very easy when push comes to shove, ang madaling event, it's very easy for us to betray ourselves. Ay, hindi bagay sa akin yung outfit na yan. Ay, nakakataba yung ganyang outfit. Ay, hindi bagay sa akin yung ganyang kulay. It's very easy, very mundane, but it's so true. Yung mga maliliit na comments na ganyan sa sarili, it really has huge impact kapag pinagsama-sama mo. So no matter how many times, I'm sure you've all heard words of affirmation. Marami na nasabi, ay mo yan. You have friends, and even sometimes I do that in the morning, yung affirmation. But no matter what you do, kahit ilang beses mo sabihin sa sarili mo na, you are good, you are fine, you are beautiful. Sometimes, if you are not convinced, the words just don't seep in. Kahit ano mo sabihin yan. Kahit na 100 times mo sabihin na, I am confident. Because self-worth, hindi siya ganun kadali. The truth is, you don't impose self-worth to yourself. Self-worth is something that you earn for yourself. You have to earn that credibility para maniwala sa sarili mo that you are worth it. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna share 3 things on how I think I've built my self-worth. So you can take it with a grain of salt. But I think I did my best here too. O sabihin nyo na, kasi hindi talaga ako sanay magsalita. Of course, you know. But, okay ba so far? Tutuloy ko pa ba? Alright, thank you. So I have 3 things. I have listed down 3 things on how I can build my self-worth. So you do things, first, you do things with integrity. Integrity for me is the consistency of how you do what you do. You know, integrity is the concept of doing the things that you say you would do. That's how you build credibility with yourself. Dapat pag sinabi mo siya, you see through. You keep a promise. You know, when you promise to a friend that you'll be here, go through. Iyan mo yan. Dapat yung mga words, yung sinabi mo, panindigan mo yan. When you say no to something, you say it with firmness and sureness. No is a no. Being on time. Kapag pumasok sa trabaho, your work starts at 3:15, I was there at 3:30 because I was supposed to be there at 3:30. That's how you build credibility. When you do things with integrity, your words have meaning, your words have power. That's number 1. Yun na. Number 2, you do things with excellence. Now, excellence, to put it bluntly, is you try to do things right. You always try to do the right thing. Easier said than done, pero you know, when you try to do it one step at a time, You will come up with a better sense of self. You know, you guys are familiar with Pop of Ate, di ba? Sige nga, kantahin mo nga. Yes! I love it. But my line there, which I said, the lyrics goes like, you know the things that you can do are not the things that define you. True enough. Hindi nasusukat yung sino ka sa kung ano yung hindi mo kayang gawin. Bakit niyo ako pipilitin na maging beauty queen and kung talagang drag queen na naman? So the question is, what are you defined with then? You are defined by the things that you choose to do. Yun yung hindi ko nasabi sa kanila. You are defined by your choice to do the right thing in every way, in every action, in every standard by which you live your life. That's excellence. Always try to do your best every time, and you do what's right. Yeah. Why? Why is it important to do it? Sabi nga ni Oprah, let excellence be your brand. Let excellence be your brand. Always try to do the right thing. You know why? It's because you owe it to yourself. Why do you have to do the right thing? Because you are that kind of person. You are the person who does the right thing every time, and you deserve no less. You do the right thing in the eyes of God, and more importantly, in the eyes of the person staring back at you at the mirror. That's number 2. Excellence. Last but not the least, you do things with intent. Yun yung kasunod ng song ko eh. So, ano yung sinabi ko doon? I said that, you know, the things that you can do are not the things that define you. Find the purpose in your heart, and nothing can stop you. So when you are intentional, when you do things with intent, they say na, before an action happens, sa human consciousness, before you do anything, one thing comes first. It's the intent. So I encourage all of you to always be aware and be clear of why you do what you do. I want to share an example recently. I think it was a few months ago na I did something na was not intentional. So I was reading Twitter just like everyone else, and then I saw a TikTok video of this 3 Christian women na parang sumasayaw-sayaw sila. And then the context of it is that ayaw nila ng guy kasi hindi siya Christian, the guy. So parang, we don't want to date you because you're not Christian, ganyan. And to me, honestly, wala naman akong pakialam talaga doon. Hindi naman ako Christian, hindi rin naman ako into heterosexual. But for some reason, siguro parang, I let my guard down. I did a brain fart. And sabi ko lang, parang Christian, hindi naman kayo maganda. Sorry. hindi, wala kayong joke. Parang the tweet is somewhere like, hindi kayo single dahil naghahanap kayo ng Christian. Single kayo kasi hindi kayo maganda. Sorry na agad. It was, oh my God. And then, I was educated by a lot of people, but I was really heavily bashed. And I think I deserve it. Kasi parang lumabas yung, oh my God, Miss Eva is so misogynistic. Na parang they were just victims of a misogynistic system of patriarchy in religious systems. And oh my God, parang they never thought na Miss Eva will ever resort to an ad hominem argument. And it was just a brain fart. And I tried to look back, ito ba kasi sinabi yun? Bakit ba? Nandito na tayo, pero bakit kailangan mo pang sabihin, di ba? I cannot hold my ground. So that is also why it's important for us to know exactly why we know exactly why we do what we do. Kasi kahit anong mangyari, kahit kalat-kalat ka ng kalabaw, if you know your intent, you will hold your ground. And you would want to be that kind of person. A person who's consistent with your values and your words because you know why you do what you do. So 3 things that I can share with you again to build your self-worth. Do things with intent, do things with excellence, and do things with integrity. Now before I wrap this up, I'll ask you ladies to do this exercise with me. Ano yun? So that we can build our self-worth. I want you guys to get your right hand and put it in your chest. Tapos itap mo siya na parang ganyan. So I want you to repeat after me. So as you do this, imagine that you are talking to yourself. Say first, sorry. Sorry for the times that I didn't love you enough. Next, you say, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices and the hard work that we're not given credit for. For the hard work that we're not. And congratulations. You will live your best life from this day on. So all the queens in this room, thank you all so much. My fruitcake. Yes.